What's up, guys? Ricky here. Do you love Most Valuable Podcasts? And are you like myself where things that you like, you just have to let people know because they've got to be on your t-shirt at all times? If you do, you're in luck because we got Most Valuable Podcast t-shirts. You've probably seen myself, Dave, Mark, Sean, Brandon. You might have seen us wearing these t-shirts in videos. The good thing is now you can get your hands on one too. How do you do so? First off, send us an email, mostvaluablepodcast@gmail.com. Give us your name, your size, your address. We will then send you an invoice through Square. That's how you'll pay for it, $22 per shirt. And then after we get the money, we will send you a great Most Valuable Podcast t-shirt for you to wear so you can tell everybody that you love listening to Most Valuable Podcast. So go check it out. The directions are also in the description. What are you waiting for? We got the shirts just for you.
But anyways, let's move now into Wet Boys. We're talking about the boys that just absolutely popped off in the past week. We were talking about the soggiest of shooters, the dampest of dudes, the moistest of men. We're talking about those Wet Boys. This week, we have some big news. Ricky Widmer, you did not go with this player, but now we have a tie for number one.
We do.
So we're going to go to Dave first.
Oh, we're shaking it up.
Breaking news from that side of the table.
We got to go with the Wet Boy counter. AD has been alone at number one for the past couple weeks with 4, but Dave, you're giving it to a man who now just got his 4th Wet Boy honor.
I mean, it's pretty simple. When you're the best player in the league, why don't we respect him enough? That's the problem. It just feels like wrong. It's like, why continue to praise LeBron James for being LeBron James? He's just doing LeBron James things, dropping 36, 11, and 13.
So what you're saying, it should be, who's your wet boy, Sean? LeBron James. Who's your wet boy, Ricky? LeBron James. Who's your wet boy, Dave? LeBron James.
Well, we were fighting over it.
I mean,
after the game where he put up, what, 37, 17, and no turnovers?
Well,
yeah, I mean,
I wasn't fighting, but if either of you two were not going to do it, I was going to do it. Let's be honest.
He was going to get it one way or the other. Just amazing. He's just purely carrying this Cavaliers team. The resurgence of Kevin Love healthy again has helped, no doubt. But at the same time, just like Sean said, 17 assists, 0 turnovers, phenomenal play. He has looked incredible. And guess what? 3 straight wins.
Well, and I think the only 2 guys to do that numbers are literal point guards. John Stockton and Chris Paul. Like, some of the 2 best point guards of all time. LeBron James is, I'm a 6'8" point guard, and I'm just going to do exactly what the greatest point guard of all time, John Stockton, did.
Point forward, Sean. He's a point forward.
But I'm just saying, like even point guards aren't doing that.
All 5 positions.
Yeah. Like, other players
Put him at center.
who are playing point guard.
I know.
But LeBron James is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
We know that because the guy's 33 years old in his, 15th season, just absolutely
I'm just showing him some love.
Dominating the league. And if it wasn't for James Harden and it wasn't for the small start, he would be Coach of the Year and MVP.
Absolutely.
But, Ricky, who's your wet boy?
My wet boy is actually a first-time honor.
Oh,
is it wet boy?
Is it an actual NBA player this week?
It is an actual NBA player.
Change it up.
Actually, it would be the 3rd week in a row that I've given it to someone who is first wet boy honors with Lonzo, Julius, Lyle, and now Julius Randle. Who,
Orange Julius.
I mean, like this is a guy I could have gave it to last week, but I wanted to give it to Lyles and UMBC for their upset. But I mean, double this week. 52% from the field, 68% from the free throw line for a big. That's pretty good in my mind. Got to give it to Julius Randle. I know he had his 30-point game either last week or 2 weeks ago, but I got to give some love to Randle for balling out.
I literally think on the PTP you have said that like Trae Young's 86% from the line wasn't that good. So now that you're saying like 68% from the line, pretty good.
Pretty good.
For a big. I mean, Shaq. I mean, career-wise,
Purely because you're 3 inches taller means shooting free throws is harder. I understand completely.
That's how it works, though. That's how it works.
It should be much easier. It's just extend the longer arms into the bucket.
You're a Lakers fanboy now. What happened?
I'm not a Lakers fan.
He's a Lakers
Really?
fanboy.
Because Lonzo into Julius Randle?
Now he's and LeBron too.
Yeah, I mean the LeBron hype.
What was Shaq's foul line? Shaq shot
It's got to be under 55%.
52.7 for his career.
Yeah, he was literally one of the worst free throw shooters. Yeah. I mean, if he could hit his free throws, he would have been the all-time scoring leader.
Julius career leader, I think. His career stats are like 71%.
His highest from the line was in the 02-03 season where he shot 62.2 from the line.
Yeah, pretty good for Shaq.
Yeah.
Anyways, final wet boy is going to be I think this is his 2nd appearance. It's going to be Kemba Walker. Since it's the time of March, Kemba Walker needs to ball out. 26 points per game in the past 4 games, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 43% from the field, 42% from 3.
And how many points did they beat the Grizzlies by?
Thank you. 61 points they beat the Grizzlies by last night. He scored 46 points in 28 minutes. absolutely taking down
Kemba didn't have to play.
Yeah, taking down the G League team. But if he played 40 minutes like he usually does,
Jesus.
he would have put up like 80. He would have put up like 94 points, something like that. I shouldn't do math in the podcast.
Here's the better question when it
92,
comes
I
to
think it
that.
is.
Whose win is more whose domination win is more impressive? The Hornets over the Grizzlies or UConn in their first round game?
UConn, because the Grizzlies one is pathetic.
But it was a 1 over a 16 is kind of like the same as the Grizzlies would be a 16 seed in the tournament.
But
No, the Grizzlies wouldn't even make a play-in game.
See, that's the
maybe
thing.
in the NIT.
That's the thing.
Maybe in the
64
NIT.
teams make that tournament.
Yeah.
30 teams are in the NBA. So there is a difference. So
Yeah.
like the Grizzlies would be like what, an 8 seed? Like they'd be like an 8 or 7 seed.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's pathetic what the Grizzlies did. Like they are trotting out literal garbage. Like I could play for the Memphis Grizzlies right now.
They did what a 16 seed did.
I don't know how they're not getting in trouble for not playing. And even the thing is, too, like if they started that game up 60-0 on a 60-0 run, they still would have lost.
Because they're not a major market like Chicago is.
Well,
We get in trouble because we're a major market.
well, I just think they're terrible. I
You're
think
just
this is
saying
a
nobody
bad team.
watches, so nobody cares?
Yeah, no one watches, no one cares.
Even if Marcus all played,
Except for
it's not like
Grizzly
they
fans,
made-
but
yeah,
not many of them. After
man.
Fizdale left, all the Grizzly fans were like, well, I'm taking my shirt and taking that for data.
I don't think that's true. But
Shout out to Kemba Walker because I love him. But anyways, and also I just signed Danny Hurley to be the
yeah?
new UConn men's basketball
Oh.
coach. So there we go. Shout out to UConn. Shout out to Kemba Walker.